I never thought that my nightmares could come true until one night I woke up to a scratching sound coming from underneath my bed. It was a persistent scratching, like something trying to claw its way out from under the floorboards. At first, I tried to convince myself that it was just a mouse or some other small animal, but the scratching continued all night long, getting louder and more frantic as the hours passed. As the sun began to rise, I got up, called the police and told them about the scratching. They came and searched the house, but found nothing. And when they lifted up the floorboards, they saw no sign of any animal or any other disturbance. The scratching continued all night long, and then it happened again the next night and the night after that. Each night the scratching grew louder and more desperate, as if whatever was trapped underneath the bed was growing more and more agitated. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to get to the bottom of this. So I did what anyone with a healthy dose of skepticism and a YouTube channel would do. I set up a camera underneath my bed to capture whatever was making the noise. But I didn't expect what I saw to be anything more than a harmless critter. At first, the camera captured nothing but dust bunnies and the occasional spider, but then I noticed something strange. Every time the camera panned across the frame, there was a brief flash of movement in the corner of my eye. I rewound the footage and sure enough, there was something there. At first it was just a shadow, a fleeting glimpse of something dark and humanoid. But as the night wore on, the creature grew bolder. It began to emerge from the darkness, drawn toward the camera light. And when it finally stepped into the light, I saw that it was unlike anything I ever seen before. It looked like a twisted mockery, the human, emaciated and hunched over with long, sharp claws and teeth. And as it reached out toward the camera, I saw that its eyes were filled with an otherworldly hunger. I don't remember much after that. I think I screamed and the creature recoiled, hissing at me in a voice that sounded like nails on a chalkboard. Then it disappeared back into the darkness and the scratching started again. That's when I knew that my nightmares had come true, because sometimes our deepest fears manifest themselves in the most unexpected ways.